So the concept of what's in it for me is basically an exploration of opportunities. If you're applying for a job, you want to know what's the best that you can do for yourself, how much are you going to be making, what are the future opportunities, how can you grow. The person interviewing you for the job wants to know how you can benefit the company. It's very simple. It's very basic. It's good business. And it's human nature. It doesn't really matter where we are, what the circumstances are, who we're dealing with. In the final analysis, we really need to know what's in it for me is basically human nature. If the truth be told, we all want to do the best we can for ourselves. Ourselves, our family, our friends. We want to be able to do the best we can. And how do we do that? Having been in the business for many, many years, I understand that when somebody sits in front of me, they want to know, what's the best deal you can give me? What are the opportunities? How can I advance myself? How can I make more money? What can I do to make it easier for myself? And I, on the other hand, want to know, what can I do to help you? But also, how can you help me to grow my company? How can you provide me with what I need so that we both win? It's very hard to make plans and put strategies in place for ourselves and our families without first exploring how it could best serve us and what we need to get in order to be able to make that happen. If we don't hear what the other side wants, we can't provide them with the service that they're looking for, the product that's good for them, the circumstances that they need to fulfill. In other words, we're not providing what's in it for them. They're probably telling you what's in it for them. The question is, are we listening? Are we hearing what's really important here to them? So why are we exploring this topic? Well, unfortunately for many of us, we spend too much time telling our potential buyers and sellers all about ourselves, who we are, how we can do things, how good we are, how successful we are, how great we are, because we feel that we need to explain to them that they're getting the best, that they're not going to get somebody else. Why they're not going to get somebody else is because I'm better, I'm qualified, I'm great. Here's the problem with that. Most of us are not listening and hearing what the other side needs. You know what's in it for you. You want to get the deal. You want to get the job. You want to get the listing. You want to get the buyer. You want to get the money. What's in it for them? Which leads me to believe that sometimes we put what's in it for me ahead of listening to them say what's in it for them, because they need to do the same thing. And you need to listen to what's in it for me on the other side. Not to belabor the point, but to keep it simple. What's in it for me is a good thing for you to find out. What's in it for me is a great thing for them to tell you, because then everybody gets to know exactly what's going on. You get to find out what they need and want, and you get to provide it. Because too often we don't hear what they're saying. I'll give you an example. I have, over the years, on many occasions, had the opportunity to work with buyers who, for one reason or another, have had to leave their previous agents because they just weren't doing the job. And here's the biggest problem that they had at that time. They told their agent what their budget was, what they could afford, and their agent tried to upsell them to higher properties, more expensive properties, more money. And I don't know if it was because it was in the interest of the agent to make a bigger commission or because they just weren't listening. So one of the best referrals I got was because they were happy that I gave them what they needed, what they were looking for. And I think that that's critical to the whole process. So I leave you with this thought. Listen very carefully, ask questions, and find out what's in it for them. What do they want and need? And then you'll be able to provide it for them, and you'll be able to fulfill what's in it for you. Have a nice day.